So this is the gold end of day buy analysis. Gold, also termed the XAUUSD. So let's have a look on this chart, see if we can find justification for this trade. So we've had our lows just down here. We've pulled back. We seem to have had higher low here on the monthly chart, and we do seem to be trending somewhat to the upside. Now, let's get off the chart. So we do seem to be trending to the upside here, and we do seem to be respecting the 20-period moving average here on this monthly chart. So we do seem poised for more upside momentum, possibly retesting these highs up here as well. Now, let's just have a look at the weekly chart just to see if we're in alignment. So we have it up to the weekly chart. On this weekly chart, we've had quite a bit of a pullback. As we can see here, we've had our lows, we've had a series of higher lows. We have come into this 400 period moving average. We've pulled back, and we've got a low just there. We've pulled back again. We seem to put in a low, and we do seem poised for more upside momentum, possibly to go on to retest that in around a 1350 zone. Overall, we do seem to be heading upwards, even though we've had a few heavy retracements which are not to our liking. But we've got to be aware of this 400 period moving average to the upside, and 400 period moving average would be far beyond our target for this trade. Anyway, this trade is based on a daily chart, and this indicator on a chart which indicates possible sell signals based on the black arrows that's there, and possible buy signals based on the red arrows underneath. Now, as this indicator is highly speculative, this is not a trade recommendation. These videos are merely to pretty much as a digital reference of how the indicator performs here on the daily chart, based also on the target. So as we've had a buy signal, usually the stops would be placed at the low of the signal candle. So on this occasion here, our lows will be set at in around this well, essentially the open of the candle, so in around 1279. 1279 is where we're going to place our stop. So let's just, it is a buy trade, so we'll just bring this over here, and we'll just place that there, stick that there, and we go over to the actual inputs. Now we're going to change the inputs. Let's move that up and click on there, and we're going to change that to 1279, because that's where no, 1279 is our stop. 1279 is where our stop is. Our entry is in around at 1289, I think. I'm going to have a look where our entry is. Our entry should be on this candle just there. Bear with me a second. Or even the candle underneath it. 1291. Yep, 1291, that's where our stop is. Well, our entry is at 1291. So entry 1291, and our take profit, let me just work this out. Bear with me a second here while I marked it down. So it's at 1291, that's our entry. Our take profits at 12.55. So 13.12.55, that is where our take profit is for this trade. Again, this is highly speculative. It's not a trade recommendation or investment advice, and it's purely based on this indicator on the chart. So there's where our stop's going to be placed, in and around this where's it got 1278 on there? Let's just have a look here. I'm just going to make sure all the levels are correct. 1279, that is correct. Stop level 1270. Hold on. Stop level ticks 12 price. It's got that wrong, isn't it? Let's just make sure it's got it right. 1279. Take profit in at 12.5. There we go. levels are essentially the same anyway. But there's our stops, there's our entry. Our entry is in around 12.91, stops placed at 12.79, and take profits in around 12.55. Again, this is highly speculative, and I do not expect you to take it as a trade recommendation or investment advice. This is merely just a digital reference of this indicator and its performance on the daily charts, also in relation to possible targets as well. So that should wrap up the XAUUSD end of day buy analysis. Thanks for watching.